Yesterday we began learning about the American Revolution. We talked about how it began and why. Remember how the British were taxing the colonists and they were getting angry and wanted their independence? Well, today we're going to talk about the beginning of the Revolution and what that meant. We're also going to talk about the Declaration of Independence. The start of the American Revolution was on April 19th, 1775. The British government decided to punish the colonists for protesting and dumping tea in the water. Remember, that happened during the Boston Tea Party. The British soldiers fought colonists in what is now called the American Revolution. However, there were two sides over in the colonies of the United States. Not all the colonists stuck together. There were two sides. One were the Patriots. The Patriots are colonists who supported the American Revolution. This meant that they were fighting for their independence from Britain. The other side were the Loyalists. Though they were still colonists in America, they decided to stay loyal to Britain and fight against the Patriots or other colonists. This caused a lot of problems. I want you to pause the video and jot down these two vocab words in your book: Patriots and Loyalists. You can start the video again when you are finished. The fighting continues. During this war, colonists and the British soldiers, or Loyalists, decided to fight each other, just like in any other war. The British soldiers and Loyalists continued to fight the Patriots. The Patriots began declaring their independence in 1775, even though the war was still going on and they hadn't won. Want to know why North Carolina rocks? Well, with a document called the Halifax Resolves, North Carolina became the first colony to call for independence from Britain. That's some pretty cool history. The Declaration of Independence. Eventually, the rest of the colonies followed, and in 1776, the 13 colonies signed the Declaration of Independence. It listed why the colonies wanted to be free from Britain. In North Carolina, a government was being set up with two parts that still exist today: the House of Representatives and the Senate. Maybe you've heard your parents talk about them. And that was 239 years ago. It's cool how they're still around today. Some of the North Carolina colonists were there and got to sign the Declaration. Their names were Joseph Hughes, John Penn, and William Hooper. Here's a picture of the American Revolution. It was painted back then. On the left are the colonists, or the Patriots. On the right are the British soldiers, or the Loyalists. You can tell by the blue and the red. The Patriots often wore blue, and the British soldiers wore red. This is how you could tell the two sides apart. Tomorrow we'll learn about the differences between the soldiers and how the American Revolution continued. Now continue on with the lesson on blend space.